In my search for best yet a bit affordable headphone for editing has taken me through this journey and we landed here. The Sony WH1000-XM4. Wow, what a name. So I think I will shut it down to Sony XM4 or the XM4 through the course of this video. Spending $300 on a pair of headsets might seem expensive or is expensive to a lot of people, but after I watched my fellow YouTuber KJOS raved about it, I decided to pick one up. I have him here including Patrick Rambus, who both have been using the Sony XM4 for about a while, so they'll be sharing with you the experience in the course of using this headset, and I hope you stick around.
Hey, what's up, Mr. Mayor? Thanks for inviting me to share my thoughts on the Sony WH1000-XM4s. Wow, that's a mouthful. I'm not sure why Sony always picks those long serial numbers to name their products, but whatever. We'll just call them XM4s. So I actually got these only recently because I was going on my first real trip pretty much since the beginning of the pandemic. I'm in Portugal right now. I forgot to bring a proper mic, so please excuse me if the audio quality isn't all there. Anyway, I was looking for a pair of headphones that are Bluetooth enabled, have amazing noise cancelling, and would be suitable for editing videos on my trip. See, when I'm at home in my studio, I use the Audio-Technica M50Xs to edit my videos, but they're wired and they're pretty bulky, so they're not great for travel. I have some Bluetooth earbuds, of course, but the trouble with those is that with Bluetooth, even very good headphones will always have a little bit of lag between the image and the audio, and you don't want to risk your audio being out of sync with your video. So people kept recommending the Sony XM4s to me because of the ANC and the fact that they come with a cable as well, so you don't need to rely on Bluetooth for your video editing. So I picked these up and let me tell you, they do not disappoint. Traveling can be a bit stressful, you're carrying around a bunch of stuff, there's noise everywhere, revving engines, crying babies, etc. So once my butt hits that airplane seat, I need to decompress. Putting on these headphones is just like tuning out the world around you. Combine that with some good music, a podcast, or an audiobook, and you're golden. The ANC on these things is out of this world and definitely the best I've ever used. The cups are also very comfortable on the ears, and the headband doesn't press down on my head too hard, so I can wear them for longer periods of time without any issues. They have a bunch of cool features like pass-through audio, so you can still hear voices, and I love how you can control the volume, skip songs, etc. by just using gestures on one of the ear cups. Then, when I finally have time to sit down and edit my videos, I just use the cable that comes in the travel case, which by the way is also great, and I can use those same amazing headphones to edit without any lag, everything perfectly in sync.
Hey guys, my name is KJOS and I just want to thank TechMayor for having me in this video. I just want to talk about the Sony WH1000-XM4s, the best pair of headphones that I have used in a while. This came out sometime last year, August, and this retailed for about 300 USD, but I think right now you can get it slightly cheaper for about 245 or 240. I'm not really sure. I have been using this now for the past 5 months. It has served me very well. It served me when I'm editing my videos. It serves me very well when I just want to drown out everybody else and listen to my music. And I have only used this once in the gym because my Samsung Buds Pros were dead. I do not recommend that you use this in the gym because you will get sweat on it and you will damage this. Even though that it can probably still take it, but it will damage it anyway. It comes with USB-C with the USB-C charger, which is really great because everything now is USB-C. And everything else is just fine. I love this pair of headphones. It's, you know, the quality is there, it's soft on the ear, and it just has great quality. So that really is it. Those are my thoughts on the Sony XM4s, and thanks again to TechMayor for having me in this video.
Sony boasts of industry-leading noise cancellation, high-res audio, and 30-hour battery life, which all looks good on paper. I've worn this thing for 1 month straight, and there is no denying that Sony did a very good job with the noise cancellation, the audio quality, the beat quality, and the battery life. The sound quality and sound stage is second to none. Imagine you're in a room isolated, no sound, nothing is coming in, nothing is going out, and somehow Sony managed to squeeze that experience into this shape. While using the Sony XM4, it feels like I am in my own space and the sound I'm listening to is coming from every direction of the headset. The highs are moderately clear and well balanced. The bars are impressive for such a lightweight device. Using the Sony XM4 has made me appreciate the work that music producers put into making every layer of sound that make up music. I used to feel on top of my audio listening game until I tried the Sony XM4. Because I work a lot, the Sony XM4 is perfect for long hours of listening, and with the breathable ear cups padding, I almost do not feel a thing even after long hours of usage. The design here is 90% matte on plastic. We have metallic adjustable rings, all coming in at 254 grams, and from the feel of this, they are sure to last long. The headset from any angle does not look big at all. Sony tried as much as they could to keep everything minimal, just like the same design they have on the XM3s. We have 3 woofer holes and 3 microphones on each ear cup and the Sony logo. Then for button placement, we have just 2 buttons on the left ear cup, a custom button which is set to Google Assistant by default, and the power button. Then we have the NFC logo, a 3.5mm headphone jack for cable connection. And on the right, we have just the Type-C USB port and the LED indicator. The controls on the XM4 are gesture-based. On the right ear cup, you swipe forward to next, you swipe backward to go back to where you're coming from, up and down for volume respectively. Overall, this design is superb, and ergonomically for me this is a 10. Sony does a lot of sound processing on this headphone, consistently maintaining the dynamic audio profile, which makes it perfect for any listening environment. Paired with the Sony Headphone mobile app, you can receive software update and control the amount of surrounding sounds you want to hear, choose your preferred equalizer, and customization is all yours. You can also customize your 3D audio experience. The Sony XM4 is packing a lot of features which you actually really need. To talk to someone if you're wearing this headphone, all you need to do is hold your right hand over the right ear cup and it will drop down the volume and turn off the active noise cancellation so you can be able to have a conversation. But if you don't want to do that, all you can do is go into the Sony headphone app and turn on speak to chat. Now what that does is when it hears a sound from you, it will automatically stop playing your music, which I don't find cool sometimes. I wish it could pause the music and probably 5 seconds later play. But most importantly, the Sony XM4 allows you to connect 2 devices simultaneously. If your phone and your laptop is connected to the headset and you get a call on your phone, it automatically switches the audio to your phone to allow you to make the call, and immediately after the call, it switches you back to your laptop to continue what you're doing. This is my favorite and I would say the best feature on this device. So battery life on this has been terrific. 5 minutes of charge will get you 4 hours of playback, and a full charge will get you, Sony is claiming 30 hours. In my experience, I have been able to use this for just about 25 to 26 hours, depending if I have the AC on or off. Sony did not mention if this is a waterproof or a water resistance, but I've been able to get away with a few raindrops and a few sweats at the gym. The Sony XM4 is heavily focused on the sound output, that's the quality of sound you get from these. But the microphones themselves tend to pick up a lot of sound when you're making a call, and the other person hearing you on the other side of the line might be hearing too much of your background noise. Sometimes, not all the time, but in most cases, they will. Well, that's not a problem for me actually, because I'm not buying these to use them to make calls. Basically, I'm buying them for the sound quality and then the durability and sometimes the flex. The Sony XM4 is a great listening device for both gamers and creatives, or for people who just want to be in an environment which is noisy and not feel the noise. These are perfect. Even if you want to read in a noisy environment, these are really perfect. But I would strongly advise you do not wear or use this in an environment where you have a lot of cars, moving parts and all. You might not hear a car coming if you want to cross and you're wearing this. It is really isolated. It is so good, it is not good. Okay, you know how sugar is good? Then it is too much of it is not good. So this is not good everywhere. Too much of this is, yeah. So did you enjoy the video you just watched? Kindly hit the like button, and if you have not subscribed, kindly do so. And don't forget to hit the like button. It helps. It helps. It helps. It really does. This is Tech Mayo, and I would see you in the next one.